How are you all? Happy? Now, for me to talk about parenting is very difficult. I have no experience on that. But I can give you some ideas through observation. So, you have to put this into your own experience and see. If you are very orderly, children will make you chaotic. Children are best to break your boundaries. I remember one of my uncle who used to be very strict. He used to discipline us all very much, me and my sister. But when he had a son, he started disciplining him, broke all his barriers. So your children teach a lot here. The others may not be able to teach you. So you need to observe and learn from them rather than teaching children. The first thing is for us to observe a kid. Its tendencies, the direction a kid is taking, what you can learn from them and where you want to lead them. It's a two-way journey, I think so. We have to look into them, observe what you can learn from them and what you can teach them. Don't try to put them through your own vision. You have to share your vision with them and persuade them if their path is wrong. Because every child has come to this planet with certain tendencies, certain basics which cannot be changed. And he acquires certain things which can be controlled. Are you with me? It is a big exercise. If you are a very disciplined person, children can create chaos in your life and they can show you your place. Will make you break all your barriers, your disciplines. We need to be very sensitive. This is one thing that we have to keep on our mind. You tell children, don't lie, and you are telling them, tell them I am not at home, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Simply not going to work. Having an argument in front of your kids will make it worse. If you want to have arguments amongst yourself, you better send kids for some cinema or give them some job and then you can fight as much as you want. But by the time they come back, you better patch up. We give children balls in the hand. First thing is we tell them to throw. Today we tell them to throw balls, tomorrow they start throwing stones. We have encouraged a tendency of not giving it away, holding on, and when that goes beyond certain limit, we feel suffocated. Now ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊ ಮಗು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ. You keep it to yourself, don't give it away. And then they get this tendency of holding back. Small actions can reflect one's personality, can ingrain one's personality, and can be hindrance to one's personality, at the same time can develop one's personality. So we can do a lot in modifying this acquired talents or personality of a kid. But you can't do anything about the seed that a child is born with. That anyway will come up. Are you with me? These two aspects we have to distinguish. That is wisdom. One, if we can do that, then we have done the job, half done. The rest half, you have to leave it to God. You have no control over the rest of the half. So this whole process, they teach a lot of patience to you, lot of patience. Patience, perseverance, accommodating their desires and yet leading them to where they should be going. Giving them a dream and persuading them to walk the dream is the biggest challenge in front of parents. So, expose them to multifarious activity. This you have to do for a kid before he is 10 or 11. You should take a child to science, arts, and all the faculties you have to expose them, including doing service. You know, on one Sunday you take your children, give them some chocolates and ask them to distribute to the poorest kids. See, they have that. If you take them to a slum, ask them to do some social service once in a year, twice a year. This would, in some unknown manner, enhance their personality. And with studies, same thing in studies. You have to intertwine science and arts. The left brain and right brain activity. You know, our concept of Saraswati, the goddess of learning, is unparalleled in the world. You know why? Just look at the symbol of Saraswati. What is it? There is a musical instrument with her. There is a book in her hand. So the book, the left brain activity, the musical instrument, the right brain, and then there is the Japamala, meditative aspect. So Gan, Gyan and Dhyan, all three together makes the education complete. Then you can call someone educated, civilized. They should have some music in their life. So make sure the children learn music, make sure children learn yoga, and make sure that they have a scientific temper. They ask questions, encourage them to ask questions. The first question a child asks is when he or she is at the age of 3. And from then on, they keep asking questions. Many times they come up with questions for which you have no answer. How many parents have had this experience? Raise your hand. They make you wonder, they make you ponder on reality, truth, which is stunning to you. So it's very necessary for them to inculcate both music, art on one side and a scientific temper.